Wow, so we have been out.
You got to cheers before you start talking.
Let's just kick off. What beer do we have here?
Right now you're drinking the PB&J from Funky Buddha, and that's their peanut butter and jelly, no crusts, and it tastes exactly like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So it's actually a very interesting, unique beer that's beloved by many. We don't just sell beers that are anyone can get. If anybody can get it, then it's not as good to us. So. Local obviously is a big thing that we do.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to get the best we can possibly get.
How are you guys creating that connection to the
Well,
community?
we're really lucky, I think, and there's a lot of forethought in this because in a 5-block radius, there's literally new 4 breweries opening up in the next 2 years. So we're going to be kind of in the epicenter of the Miami brew scene as it's going to be, as the future says. So I wanted to be in Wynwood. It's just such a cool community of people and artists and so eclectic in every possible way, but I also wanted to be a little bit edgier.
So what made you choose this place?
Well, it used to be a brothel like 3 years ago, and used to have people upstairs that would have their fun here, and I love the fact that there's a little history to this building. Like I said, I wanted an edgier piece of town in Wynwood, and I think we got one of the last pieces of it before
it's all commercialized.
Before it's gone and unaffordable for guys like me.
Right. I love that part. You know, we get a chance to meet a lot of people here in Wynwood. One thing that's been really unique is the fact that everybody seems to come together as a family. You know, it's a really connected community between the restaurants, the bars, the retailers, all that. I mean, how do you see that moving forward with Wynwood?
Well, it's a cool neighborhood in Miami because, we have a bakery, we have a brewery, we have a craft beer bar, we have a lot of these cool things that just not every other neighborhood in Miami unfortunately doesn't have. So I think everybody here appreciates that and respects each other for it and loves that we can do that. So moving forward, I'm just more excited about not only just Wynwood, but the fact that Wynwood's not going to be the art scene, but also the brewery community, and that's where we're going to kind of put our play into it.
I love it. Well, hey, here's to you guys. Cheers to Wynwood and Kush.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for letting us come in and taste the beer.
Anytime.
All right, here I am at Wynwood Kitchen and Bar, and first of all, it's kind of a cool place, a nice vibe.
Absolutely.
Gina, you have been so gracious to serve us up a great cocktail here on our little bar crawl.
Of course. This is the Tony G. It's a mixture of spiced lemonade, which has toasted coriander, rosemary, Maker's Mark, and Drambuie, which is a maple whiskey. That little sweetness.
So yeah, that's some great finishes between all those different ingredients. I gotta try this.
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is a really tasty one. I like that, and you're right. The ingredients really kind of work really well together.
Yeah, the Drambuie just balances everything out.
Tell us a little about the Tony G. How it got named, the whole connection of Wynwood Kitchen and Bar.
So Tony G is named after Tony Goldman, who is, I would say, the pioneer, visionary of Wynwood altogether. In about 2009, he saw a place that was run down and saw extreme opportunity in it for greatness as far as street art and business.
Really kind of revived this place,
too.
Absolutely. Because Wynwood, of course, it's really kind of an outlet for not only great artists, but great culinarians, mixologists.
Exactly,
it's
coffee, just, artists and people that appreciate art.
How do you guys connect the whole Wynwood scene to, something like this that, kind of, because cocktail making is kind of an art in itself.
Right. I mean, I guess just because there's so much art and just creative juices constantly flowing in this neighborhood that it really inspires us by the people that we see, the clothes, the different hairstyles, and everything. It's inspiring to new cocktails and trying out new things.
Lots of infusion here with the walls right outside your restaurant here. People come in, obviously they're drawn to this area.
Yes, we have people from all over the world constantly coming to
What do you feel
area.
like is the connection between your drinks here and what you guys are doing on the art scene? Is it kind of, where's the creativity that kind of connects the two?
We're just inspired by each other with you know, the different kinds of people that come here, the artists, the different artists that come, the locals.
Right.
You know, I think it's a little bit of everything that inspires us to make great cocktails for great people.
This is great. I love this drink. This is one I definitely would order.
Excellent.
Probably every time I come in.
Right.
So I'm gonna
Nice
gotta
and
have another
refreshing.
drink.
Okay, awesome.
Gina, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for letting us come
Thank
in
you.
to Wynwood Kitchen and Bar and take a taste of the Tony G.
Excellent. Thank you.
Hello, there you are.
Hey, Paula, great to meet you. Thanks so
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks so much for letting us come into Bunbury. What a great, unique little place you have here. We're going to learn a lot about what you guys are about. Before we get started, though, let's learn a little bit about you, kind of your background and how you got started and all that good stuff. We'd love to hear about that.
I started working in restaurant industry since I was 15 years old. I am a sommelier. I became a sommelier in Argentina. I studied in the Argentinian sommelier school, and then I went to the INTA in Mendoza. I went to the Cordon Bleu here. I studied for to be a chef. I love restaurants. I spent all my life doing that.
I loved the statement you had here on your wall, which is kind of some verbiage from the book itself, the Bunburying, which is what you explained before the show, kind of this way of life, which is really cool. Love that.
It's an action. As I explained before, is Oscar Wilde, which is one of my favorite writers. One of the character of a book is an invented character by the main character, which is a friend that's supposed to be far away and is sick, and this guy Algernon take care of him supposedly during the weekends, but actually he's partying. It was in the late 1800s, so 1800s. So he was escaping about the view of the society.
Right.
So that's what we want to create here too. So we don't even see what you do here. You just enjoy and you relax, and the Bunbury is an action.
Let's learn about this guy. What is that?
We tried to create a concept that we call Wine on the Rock, which is cocktails made with wine, since we don't serve hard liquor. This cocktail was made with fresh basil that we have on our backyard, some grapefruit. It was made with a Malbec port style from Argentina, and another dry Malbec, and some burlesque bitters.
Ooh,
Taste it.
wow, this is it looks very refreshing too.
Malbec basil julep. I love Malbec, and I always want to potentiate all the freshness of Malbec, the herbal character of Malbec. The basil potentiate that, and also the burlesque bitters. It's a bitter made with hibiscus, acai, elderflower, all the flowers that you can taste on the Malbec too.
Wynwood is a very unique space. What attracted you to this place?
I see there is a lot of future in Wynwood. Of course, you have better opportunities because it's a neighborhood that is growing now. When I came here first time, looks like a tire store, really bad, really dirty and everything. And I said, okay, why do we don't do some eclectic thing, like put love in every little space? And of course, it's affordable for us. It's my first project, so young people is focusing on Wynwood. Most of the young students that come from Europe or from my country, from Argentina or from Latin America, they live around this area. So they're so happy to find a place. It's not too pretentious, so they feel relaxed here.
Well, I love it. Well, and it's kind of unique how you're tying it all into your concept here at Bunbury. Thanks so much for letting us come in, taste some wine, explore a new cocktail, and have a little bit of Bunbury.
Then you gotta take an empanada too.
It's gonna be great.